Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about organic, natural, and holistic diets. So let's get into it. Seems like the regular kibble that your parents used to buy at the grocery store is just not cutting it anymore for millennial pet parents. The world of dog food has become just so intricate that most people are just feeding whatever they've been feeding their entire life, and some others are just choosing whatever looks best on the shelf. For humans, organic and natural have always been equated with the healthier choice and have brought us long-term benefits. Usually these foods are minimally processed and come from whole food sources. But how does the pet industry get away with naming a highly processed product like kibble organic or natural? Let's take a look. According to AFCO, they consider organic products to meet the production and processing requirements of the USDA's National Organic Program, or NOP. AFCO states that according to the NOP website, organic products are produced through approved methods that integrate cultural and biological practices that foster cycling of resources, promote ecological balance, and conserve biodiversity. In order to be in compliance with this, then there cannot be any synthetic fertilizers, sewage sludge, irrigation, or generic engineering. And on top of it, manufacturers that want to claim their product to be organic and want to display organic on their packaging must be in compliance with the NOP for humans. This is because right now there are no actual pet food regulations targeted just for organic pet food products. And so the pet food industry must follow the human rules for the Organic National Program. AFCO states that in order to identify these pet foods, then a USDA organic seal must be present on the packaging, and at least 95% of the product must be made from organic ingredients. It is important to note that the USDA does not consider these pet foods to be healthier or more nutritious for your dog. They just simply want to make sure that the consumer is getting what they paid for. Well, what about natural food? When natural started popping up on different brands and dog food labels, the word didn't really have a standard definition that AFCO recognized. Suddenly, everyone wanted to buy organic or natural foods for themselves, and they were not about to leave their furry friends behind. But recently, they have come up with this standard. AFCO defines natural as a feed or feed ingredient that is derived solely from plant, animal, or mined sources, either in its unprocessed state or having been subject to physical processing, but not having been produced by or subject to chemical processing. A product that does not contain any additives or processing aids that are chemically synthetic, except in amounts that might occur in good manufacturing methods. Keep in mind that products may say that they're 100% natural, but they cannot be 100% natural with added vitamins or minerals or with added anything else. If there are added ingredients after the 100%, then that's not really 100%. However, manufacturers can still use the term to refer to a single ingredient in the whole product. So a product that says 100% natural chicken with added vitamins and minerals would not be considered 100% natural because they are adding vitamins and minerals, and that would be enhancing the natural product. However, they could say that this dog food is made with 100% natural chicken, and that would still be in compliance. So how do holistic foods come into play with these two terms? Well, right now, AFCO actually does not have a true definition for what they consider to be holistic, and there are no standards on having to display this term or when you can and cannot display it. This is a nice loophole for manufacturers to get away with maybe not having the 100% natural rule, but if they have added vitamins and minerals, or maybe they have other ingredients in the whole product that are not 100% natural, they could still get away with saying that the product is holistic. And just to be clear, this may not be necessarily a bad thing. Remember, it just takes one single ingredient for a product to break the rule and not be able to claim this term on their packaging. Most holistic pet food brands, however, do take a lot of pride in making sure that the ingredients that they select are a well-balanced form of nutrition for your dog that will promote overall wellness. So even if they're not 100% organic or 100% natural, a lot of the ingredients in the holistic pet foods are going to have some kind of components from those two terms. Dr. Angie Krause, who is the owner of Boulder Holistic Vet, was interviewed for an article in Pet Med where she talks about holistic diets, and she states that holistic Holistic pet food is more of a movement towards a less processed diet with higher quality ingredients. However, it is up to the consumer, as always, to check the ingredients and make sure that they are knowledgeable about dog food labels. Just because they are using the term holistic does not get them out of being in compliance with the AAFCO rules on how you can name your products. And if you want to learn more about that, then I'll link our last video explaining all of those rules over here or here, one of these two. So they must provide a balanced and complete diet for the appropriate pet, regardless of any other perceived health claims. So when it comes to making a decision about these diets, these are a few things I would consider. Number one is budget, because holistic diets are normally marketed as a higher end product and can be very expensive. Number two is quality. You can have the same quality dog food in non-natural diets versus a natural diet. So if the processing methods are something that bothers you, then natural diets might be something that you would like to try out. And number three is the ecological impact. If you prefer to be more mindful about products that help promote ecological balance, then organic pet foods might be for you. However, I encourage you to do some research on how far the impact goes and how much of an impact it's actually doing on the bigger picture. In my opinion, these diets are more targeted towards the human consumer than the actual health benefits for the animal. I mean, AAFCO themselves actually say that they are not more nutritious, nor are they healthier for your dog. You're literally just paying more because of the manufacturing methods and standards that they must comply with. However, where I see kind of a benefit in these foods is in the holistic realm, where there is a careful balance of both natural, organic, and conventional ingredients to bring overall wellness to your pet. However, it is true that they don't have actual standards or regulations for the term holistic, so you would have to do some extra research on the brand and their ingredients in order to be able to make a good decision. I would love to know what you guys think about these diets. Do you use them? Do you have any brands that you recommend for organic or natural pet foods? I will leave my favorite holistic brands down below in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you stick around and subscribe, because we will be doing more videos like these. And next time around, I'll be getting into grain-free diets and what they mean, what are the standards around that, and how you can identify a quality grain-free diet for your pet. Before you go, I did want to say that if you want this whole video in article form, then I will link my Medium down below. I write these videos into articles on Medium, and if you would like to access them and read all the other articles that I've referenced for this video, then definitely go look at that down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!